On this trip, I entered Kearsarge Pass trail, went over Kearsarge Pass, and connected with John Muir Trail with the plan of taking John Muir Trail south over Forester Pass. Down there, I would turn around and go around Lake South America, heading back north and over Harrison Pass and down out that watershed from Lake Reflection and East Lake Trail all the way back to Bubbs Creek, and then back up to the John Muir Trail, and then back up and over Kearsarge Pass to exit again. And yeah, so good trip. Alright, back at Kearsarge Pass Trail. I'll explain later. Hey, nice new sign. Alright, past Gilbert Lake. Climbing up Kearsarge Pass Trail here. Lake because carrying on up switchbacks to the next bench, up to Big Pothole Lake, Nameless Pyramid, University Peak. Heart Lake here, Gilbert Lake's there. Owens Valley with Independence down there. Wright Mountains. They might be Inyos still. Still the Inyos, and then the Wright Mountains a little north of here. Nice coming around here. You can see Mount Gould. That's a fun peak and a fun ridge. You can go up from Kearsarge Pass, or you can just go off trail here and then go up that ridge, which is fun, like I said. Or go up that way and then come down the ridge, make a lollipop of it. It's a nice hike. It's a lot of boulder hopping. And the ridge you can always down climb anywhere that feels too ridgy, but it's not too bad. It's a lot of climbing. It's like a 13er, and let's see, we're at like 11.2 now, and it's probably like 13.2. So yeah, like 2,000 feet of off-trail boulder hopping. Like imagine this, but closer together and no trail. But it's alright, it's not bad. It's a fun one. It's a shorter distance from Kearsarge Pass, which is right there. There's a couple false summits though. Sweet spot. I've never bivvied here. I've stopped and rested, but never bivvied. Right before, after Heart Lake. Nice views. Nameless Pyramid, University Peak. I think that's called Snow Crown. And yeah, Kearsarge Pass is right there. Big Pothole Lake is just inside there. This Nameless Pyramid, it looks so nice. Yeah, and the pass is right there. Trail switch backs up and goes over. Kearsarge Pass Trail. It splits in high and low trail. Stay on the low trail. Go by Bullfrog Lake there, connect with John Muir Trail and go south down the step to Bubbs Creek. And then continue on the other side of this, south on John Muir Trail, over Forster Pass. That's Mount Gould. Peak, I think that's Snow Crown that people call it, and University Pinnacles, or Kearsarge Pinnacles, Kearsarge Lakes, Mount Rexford, Falcour's behind, Mount Baker. Down at the trail junction, splits here in a sort of a high trail and a low trail. Both of them go to John Muir Trail. Kind of I usually stick to the high one if I'm going north, and I take the low one if I'm going south. So we're going south today, so taking the low trail by lakes. It doesn't go too close to these lakes, but it comes down and then goes right by Bullfrog Lake, which is always nice. Alright, went past the junction for Kearsarge Lakes where you split and continue west on this trail. There was a couple there, so I didn't want to pull out the camera. They seemed confused. They asked which way was Bubbs Creek. I said it was this way, but they're still back there looking at their map. That's fine. Basically, I missed this cutoff, but it's all the same. There's Bullfrog Lake, Mount Bago, Mount Rixford, Falcor Peak, Gould's back there, Kearsarge Pinnacles, Kearsarge Lakes are back there. This low trail goes around the lake, down the bench, to Bubbs Creek, and carry on. Okay, at Bullfrog Lake, gonna take a break for a bit, have a picnic, have a bit of a rest, and then carry on the trail and go down the step. Yeah, like 3 hours to get here. Leaving Bullfrog Lake, East Vidette starting to come into view. I just love how East Vidette looks here from Bullfrog Lake. Nice view. Kearsarge Pinnacles, University Peak. I don't know if that's, yeah, it's Snow Crown. Right, because the unnamed pyramid's down there. Here's Bullfrog Lake. Right. At the junction here, John Muir Trail north and south. So we join it, go down all the way at Bubbs Creek, and then start climbing towards Forester Pass for the rest of the day. There's East Vidette, looking regal as always. Creek Trail basically, then it goes down, follows Bubbs Creek all the way to Roads End basically, and we take continue on John Muir Trail north to Forester Pass, 7 miles. Alright, moving along now on JMT South, and soon to start the long sort of climb towards Forester Pass, and then the climb over Forester Pass. So yeah, plan for the day, I haven't really talked about it, I'll mention it in an intro, was to come in Kearsarge Pass and then go JMT South over Forester Pass, and then swing around and check out Lake South America, and then go up the pass that's north of Lake South America called Harrison Pass. It's kind of an off-trail pass, and then drop down the north side to Lake Reflection, and then get as follow Lake Reflection Trail back to Bubbs Creek, and then Bubbs Creek up to JMT, and JMT back to Kearsarge. So a lollipop from basically Bubbs Creek area, JMT South, Forester Pass, and then north over Lake South America, Harrison Pass, and Lake Reflection. back above 10,000 feet. Following what is really part of the top of Bubbs Creek on JMT South. I feel that it's consistently climbing as we follow the river up. It's like a big blowdown area, and then there's the turnoff for Center Basin, which we're not taking today. We're gonna stay south on JMT. So we're getting near those landmarks. So here's East Vidette. Not going up today, but it's basically the way is you take John Muir Trail south and then at some point just cross Bubbs Creek there and start going up that ridge. I'll come do it sometime, not today. And there's the first glimpse of Center Peak over there that splits this from Center Basin. Like to go up that sometime also, but not today. I think both these would have great views. University Peak is now in view as we continue south on JMT, south of Bubbs Creek. First view of Forester Pass. That's Forester Pass right there. Junction Peak, Ski Mountaineers Pass. Like I said, Forester Pass, and then Forester Pass West, the peak on that side. Went up that a couple weeks ago. There it is. Forester Pass West peak. And then there's Forester Pass. I was up that 2 weeks ago. Alright, got a way to go. Here's the blowdown. We go through this blowdown for a while. And then there's the cutoff for the high route or whatever it is in Center Basin that we're not taking. We're staying on JMT south on this side of Center Peak to Forester Pass. But first, through this blowdown section, I wonder what happened here. It looks like it was a avalanche off of University Peak. Just blasted through here. Made some progress. I believe we came down that into here, then all the way up. So yeah, you don't notice till you look back. There's University Peak, East Vidette way down there. Center Peak, Center Basin behind it. All right, this is the fun part. It's really beautiful. The next while up to the top of Forester Pass. up in the high basin here, going south on JMT. Forester Pass is up there. Trail does some turn around here before eventually going up switchbacks. Forester Pass West Peak, Junction Peak, Ski Mountaineers Pass. Alright, approaching final switchbacks and then the actual final switchbacks. This sucks. Someone forgot. Oh, important things. There's a battery in here. Holy crap, I hope someone comes back and finds that. Lake right under Forester Pass. There's Forester Pass. The trail goes up and then across the backside of this before it zigzags up to there. Oops, before it zigzags up to there. Junction Peak, Ski Mountaineers Pass. Junction Pass is right over on the other side of that. And Center Basin's on the other side of that. This is a really nice lake. No name, just a lake. All right, let's go. Let's get up here and up the last mile or so to Forester Pass. It's right there. I can see it now really clear. Up at 12,500 feet now. Looking down. Vidette Basin, I guess it is. Forester Pass West, Junction Peak. That's Junction Pass right there, that mellow thing. Tortoiseshell Bat Pinnacle and Bradley. But yeah, let's get up there, getting closer. Low point there is Forester Pass. Last bit of snow has receded. This was covering the trail here a couple weeks ago, and there's footsteps. Forester Pass. trail sign. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's a little black dot to the right. Oh, probably can't see it. Get close. All right, Forester Pass, 13,200 feet, entering Sequoia, leaving Kings Canyon. Wow, all right, so about 17 miles, 8 hours, 40 minutes from Onion Valley Trailhead, Kearsarge Pass Trailhead, all the way around Kearsarge Pass to Bubbs Creek, JMT all the way up here. 17 miles, about 6,200 feet of climbing. Nice, so what are we looking at? Looking north over for where we came from, over whatever we are, Forester Pass. So, this, I don't know what it's called. It might just be called Forester Pass East. We can't see, but behind it is Junction Peak. It is immense and awesome. That is just kind of Forester or Junction Pass Peak. Junction Pass is behind it, can't see it. There is Mount Keith. Focus, yeah. Behind it, can't really see Coeur d'Alene. Mount Bradley, further over there in the center basin. Center Peak is here. Below here, you know, it's here, and Center Basin's behind it. And there's University Peak, and University Pass should be there. Nice. Looking north, I can see Mount Rixford and Mount Falcor, and so that would be Mount Gould, and which we can't quite see. Or yeah, we can. Mount Gould is there. It's just in the mix, not the big thing behind, but in the mix. And then yeah, Kearsarge Pass is like right there. That's cool. You can actually see it from Forester Pass. South from Forester Pass, got the Forester Basin or whatever it's called here with these awesome lakes. And then yeah, this is Diamond Mesa. Behind it is Tyndall and then Williamson. And then yeah, we can see some smoke from the fires. There's 3 big fires down in the Southern Sierra, kind of all around the Isabella Lake or the Lake Isabella area. I was wondering if you could see smoke when I came over this side, and yep, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna go down. You have to go up to go down now. There's JMT. I'm gonna go down and around this to get to Lake South America, which is on the other side of Caltech Peak. And then we'll see. I want to get there, and then I want to see if I can get up Harrison Pass. We'll see. But I'm going to take a break up here for a while and then head down. Down the south side of Forester Pass. It's cool. It has these cool switchbacks here. And then it goes down those switchbacks to the lake. This is what in the spring has a lot of snow and is like the scary part. On the south side here, Forester Pass, this is this couloir that the trail cuts across right near the top. And yeah, that gets covered in snow drift right across all this. So this is like the section that's like spooky for the through hikers to hit the northbound through hikers in the spring, because it can be just like footprints, single file in a big snowdrift. Not even a snow field, not snowdrift, right? That goes all the way down there. So pretty spooky. So yeah, I just feel sorry for the early northbound PCT people, because they got to deal with this. But it's perfectly fine right now. No snow, easy going. It's Caltech Peak. It's up there a couple weeks ago. Junction Peak, Diamond Mesa. So I want to go down and then around Caltech Peak to Lakes South America. That's on the other side of that, and figure it out from there. Sites at the bottom of Forster Pass. Good little stream to get water over there too. This lake. Got water here. Didn't get any shots. I'm gonna take off now. Go see if I can make it around the corner. Get around Caltech Peak and try to get around to Lake South America, see what the Bubbs is about. But yeah, it's a ways to go, and I've got maybe 3.5 hours till sunset, so I don't know. We'll see how I go. One last look back. Junction Peak, Ski Mountaineers Pass, Forster Pass West, and Caltech Peak. And off we go. Down this way and around Caltech Peak to Lake South America. We'll see. Let's try and we'll find out. Just met a really nice couple from Chicago. They're doing like a 12, I don't know, about a 13-day trip up to Mammoth Lakes from Cottonwood. With a bunch of other people, maybe 6 people total, I forgot what they said. But they seem to be in good spirits and doing great, coming from sea level and coming like directly. They just went straight to Cottonwood Trailhead at 10,000 feet, right off the plane, and started hiking. Did Whitney yesterday, no problem. So wow, that's awesome. Good. Armit. Now you can see it. There's Tyndall. I don't know if this is called like West Tyndall or something. But yeah, there's Tyndall. And yeah, overland now. Trying to get around. There's Caltech Peak back there and Forster Pass. Trying to get around this big hump that is the, I don't know, southern shoulder of Caltech Peak, so that I can get around to the other side. I don't want to go stay on the trail that goes way down there to the junction. I can cut across, but I don't want to get cliffed out. The topo looks like this is entirely doable, so let's just follow this contour around the bend and see what we got. Whitney, whoop, Bing right there. Tyndall, Williamson behind it, can't quite see it. All right, let's go. Feels cool to just cross this high basin. Tyndall Creek, PCT, JMT goes that way. And then there's other trails that drop down to the current. looks based on the topo that if I just keep going this way, I'll eventually hit the trail for Lake South America that's up there. So I'm just gonna kind of keep going like this. I'll get over there and get a better view of things. Nice up here though, just freedom. I love wandering off trail, overland in the high basins where you're out of the trees, out of the bugs, out of the creeks, and it's just this. I could do this forever. Anyway, this is what I love. This makes sense. Not Lake South America. We go over this, and this isn't Harrison Pass either. You gotta go up and over this, and Lake South America's up there. So let's get moving. All right, moving along, getting closer to Lake South America. Whew. I just met Ranger Michael from Tyndall Creek Station. That's cool. Another ranger to add to the collection. I believe that's Caltech Peak. I'll check the map. All right, we're over the hump. Whew. Past this little one. This is fun. I mean, I wonder if I could have gone that way, but whatever. Nice tiny lake here. Tiny pond. Nice. So here we are. This trail goes back down to the Kern Canyon. That's where it came from. And finally, here's us, Lake South America. Let's go. Still no sign of Lake South America. But keep following the trail. Ooh, is that it over there? Maybe. Lake South America. It is secluded back here. See the appeal. Progress moving from Lake South America to Harrison Pass right there. So I ran into a friend of Ranger Michael, who I just passed, and Lacey, Ranger Lacey. I suddenly forget his name though, but we had a nice conversation. That was cool. Apparently he's been friends with them for like 30 years, which is super nice. He also gave me some beta on the state of things up here. He went up there and there doing some peak bagging today, and he's on his way back out. So yeah, Lacey apparently works with the Bighorn project here, and she's in for a month or 3 months now, he told me, which is pretty awesome. They really do long stays. Okay, this is looking good. If I can get across here and up to that, that's awesome. If that's the path, then for sure I can get there before dark. And then it's mostly downhill tomorrow. Well, not really, but mostly. Dried out little tarns like this always kind of freak me out. They just sort of have a weird dark gray color, and it's just this thing. Very Stranger Things. All right, let's keep going. I'm feeling chipper. So like I said, it was nice to see some people, talk to those rangers, and then afterwards see their buddy. It's Milestone. That mountain with the cool top. Apparently it's very surmountable. It looks impossible, but apparently it's no big deal. So I don't know, maybe someday I'll try it. Suppose you can get there all the way across the Tyndall Creek Basin. Someday. Gregory's Monument. Stanford's behind it. Can't see. Here's Mount Erickson. Really impressive. There's our pass. And so Harrison Pass just ducks down, and then Erickson Pass is like one of these notches. I don't think it's that high. So I heard there's some snow on Harrison, but none on Erickson, so I'll see how I feel. But I'm just gonna go try to get up there, bivvy, and then think about it tomorrow morning. Looking like Boulder Slope all the way to the end now. Just gotta pick my way slowly. A little farther. It's been pretty loose. Okay, that was a little more of a climb than I intended or expected. It's pretty loose. There's Lake South America, and then came all the way up here. And so now I just gotta find the pass and then find somewhere to bivvy. Beautiful views. I'm gonna get over to the other side and see. Caught up with the sun again. Nice. I was hoping. Nice. I want to get over this. I see the other side. Harrison Pass. Look at this color. Amazing. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yuck. Apparently you can get around the snow. I don't know which side. I think this side. That side also. Could go around that. Well, I'll figure it out in the morning. Not my problem right now. Wow. Stanford looks awesome. I think that's Stanford right there. I could be mistaken. And Gregory's Monument. These colors, beautiful. It's gonna be windy, but I'm gonna just bivvy right up here for the night. Tuck in up there maybe. Whew, gorgeous. Beautiful color. The reflected light, that's so awesome. It's just bouncing everywhere. All right, gonna bivvy up on the pass here. And in the morning, go right there and down Harrison Pass. Right down here. There was some beautiful color on the horizon and the mountains. I go to bed early. Okay, heading out. Nice bivvy spot out of the wind there. Leave no trace. So, this is Harrison Pass. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can figure out how to get past the snow at the top here. So, that looks passable, but so maybe on this side also, so I gotta figure it out. I think if I go real slow and hug this rock, I can do it, as long as I don't slip. Okay, that was scary. I went down the far side of that and then scooched across this. I mean, you can't see how steep it is, but it's more than 45. I started sliding on the scree here a couple times. I think for sure the way to come is this way in the rocks. And yeah, I'm gonna try to carry on down. Look forward to being down there. Quite the pass. There's where I was coming, but it looks like it kind of splits here, and I can go this way also. And here there's rocks instead of just, so I think I'm gonna go this way. It's a nice feeling when you can see all the way to the bottom now. All right, Mount Stanford, Gregory's Monument. Whew, let's go. Alright, well, this is Harrison Pass. I came down on the right hand side of the snow and then scooted across. It really sucked. The way is for sure on the left hand, there's more rock. And then when you come to this hump, come around this side because there's rock, but this is just all shoot. It's amazing. You can see this whole thing just constantly sheds. Just dumps all this talus and sand and gravel and rocks with every winter. This whole bowl is just collecting everything off the side of these mountains. Okay, got a long way to go. Got to pick through this boulder field and get out down that way. So came down through there. If I ever come back, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. Just straight up and it's beautiful in here. Okay, gonna make my way down to Lake Reflection Trail. It joins the trail about 0.4 miles from the lake, so I'm gonna go up and see the lake and then I'll go out, but I gotta get there first. Okay, so I came from back there all the way around down Harrison Pass. Around this side is Erickson Pass, because that's Mount Erickson. That's the way the ranger had gone that I'd talked to. She recommended it. I kind of was just curious, so I wanted to check this out. I think if I ever came back, I would probably do Erickson, because then you're already here instead of having to go through all that before you get here. But I don't know. Nice camp spots here, right next to this lake under Mount Erickson. Some breakfast. And then down through there. Getting closer to Reflection Lake Trail. Lake Reflection Trail. Tree's making a go of it here. Best wishes, tree. Good job. Happy to see you're going to be adding some color and shade to this area someday. Bit of bushwhacking here to cross the stream, but it looks like other people have come the same way. I see some broken branches. All right. Okay, I'm on the other side of the stream now. Whew. I think I stay on this side of the stream all the way down now, but we'll see. Getting to the end of the boulder field. Well, that's where we came from. The other side of that. Whew. Really beautiful. Okay, slabs now. Just gotta go. Hope it doesn't get cliffed out anywhere. Figure it out. Sweet camp spot right here. All right, gotta find a way through all this. Gotta keep following this down. A couple more lakes and then I'll get to the trail, the lake reflection trail. We're around that corner down there. Holy, look at all the bugs. Gotta keep moving. Trying to stay high so I don't have to end up bushwhacking. We'll see what happens. Staying high out of the bushes. So one last arc down and then you get to the lake reflection trail. Okay, I believe Lake Reflection Trail is in there somewhere. I don't know if I'll go up to Lake Reflection or if I'll just head out towards Bubbs Creek and out Kearsarge. I'll see how I feel when I can find the trail. Nice view down there. Yeah, having trouble finding the trail. Quote unquote trail. I know it's more of a route, but I know it is supposedly a trail. But it stays on this side of this river. But yeah, so it could just be some of this. I'm gonna head out. I got a long way to go. I'll come and enjoy Lake Reflection some other time. And try to just get out of here now. Yeah, it's looking like Lake Reflection Trail is just a full bushwhack. I wonder if it'll kind of become more of a trail, but it's just sort of a footpath right now. Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't go up to Lake Reflection, instead just came down to exit. It would have been nice to go visit Lake Reflection, but it's about 0.6 miles from where I was there, and it would have been a lot of route finding and a lot of bushwhackiness. Crossing my fingers, don't know, but this trail's starting to become, or this footpath, or this route, is starting to become more of a defined footpath. I hope it remains that way. So, gonna exit. This is all Lake Reflection Creek, I guess, or something. Goes all the way down to Bubbs Creek. So I'm gonna follow this route, trail, whatever, to Bubbs Creek, and then go east on Bubbs Creek to JMT, up JMT, and then out Kearsarge Pass. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. And let's see how it goes. I'm hoping, again, fingers crossed, that like the hard part's out of the way. Harrison Pass and then all the off-trail shenanigans getting from there down to this route. But like I said, this route isn't really a maintained trail either, so who knows. This sort of thing isn't my favorite. I prefer high alpine. But it is a nice change from spending a bunch of time yesterday in the barren high alpine. So it's good to see so much life. All right, that's East Lake back there. Can't really see it, but there's tent sites here and a box, which is super good to know. bear box. All right, well, let's hope that this trail is a little more maintained from here out. I think East Lake's probably more visited than going all the way up to Lake Reflection. So we'll see. Looking forward to getting down to Bubbs Creek, to more familiar areas. But this has been nice, coming down from Harrison Pass through all that boulder field and then following the water down and then eventually finding Lake South America, the trail. But I didn't go up to Lake South America because I just didn't want to double back and spend a whole bunch of time in like red finding and stuff. So I'm glad it came down. East Lake's real nice. Wow, East Lake is really nice. Underrated, I'm gonna say. Well, goodbye East Lake. Wow, super beautiful. That was an amazing surprise. I mean, I bet Lake Reflection up top there is incredible. I just didn't want to backtrack through that poor trail conditions. So I'll come back some other time. All right, exiting this area. It's a couple miles down to Bubbs Creek.
Crossing East Creek. Nice bridge. Well, here's the crossing. I'm just gonna go shoes on, I think, because the rocks are too rocky. Okay, I got across. Got wet feet, but no problem. Did it safely, that's all that matters. Now to get back to the trail. Bubbs Creek Trail. I gotta get up to Vidette meadow and catch John Muir Trail, and then get out of here on Kearsarge Pass Trail. I believe we're looking at the Kearsarge Pinnacles, and that might even be Mount Gould way up there, which forms the Mount Gould forms the northern rim or edge, whatever, of Kearsarge Pass. So I think that's Mount Gould, but it might not be. That might be Mount Rixford. In any case, that's Kearsarge Pinnacles, and we're gonna climb up through there to Bullfrog Lake. Snack time. There's East Vidette, which would mean that's West Vidette, I guess. And there's the Kearsarge Pinnacles, the back of them. And then there's University Peak, all the way at the back there. So we're gonna meet JMT soon and climb up over this to Bullfrog Lake, and then out on Kearsarge Lakes Trail, or Kearsarge Pass Trail. All right. Here we are, back here, John Muir Trail. We had come down here, then we had gone Forester Pass and around, over Forester Pass, around to Lake South America, over Harrison Pass, Lake Reflection Trail all the way, and Bubbs Creek Trail to here. So now, yep, go up to the Kearsarge Pass Trail cutoff and exit. Great view, West Vidette, East Vidette. So majestic. All right, back at this junction, we'll go for the Kearsarge Lakes route up to Kearsarge Pass. Bullfrog Lake, East Vidette over there, behind behind it. University Peak, Kearsarge Pinnacles. All right, you can see it now. That's Kearsarge Pass, right before the nub there. Now Falcor looks so cool, or Falcor Peak, whatever it's called. I'd like to get up it sometime. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think you can go from Mount Gould and up. Kearsarge Lakes and the Kearsarge Pinnacles. Looking really pretty. Oh, nice breeze. Beautiful color. All right, at the trail junction for the high and low trails. High trail, low trail. They both go to JMT, but it's really just if you're going JMT North or JMT South. And then this one goes up to Kearsarge Pass. Let's do this. Hey, hey. All right, back at Kearsarge Pass. Back at Heart Lake. And back at Gilbert Lake. Back at Kearsarge Pass trailhead.